city started to collapse. The dark side of humanity took control of the streets.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video about Tom Clancy's The Division. Boomslangg here, and I want to show you guys something really cool. Today, Ubisoft released a new trailer highlighting some of the factions in the game, and we see all of the regulars. We see the rioters, the Rikers, the cleaners. They give their little monologue about who they are and what they do and things, but we finally, at the end, get to see the Last Man Battalion and see them in action. Now, I did a video on it earlier. I didn't do a whole lot of research into it about who they were and everything, and I didn't have a lot of resources for it, but now we finally get to see what they look like. We also see them standing in front of the United Nations, which supposedly is their home base. These guys look freaking badass. I cannot wait to take them on in the game. Apparently, they're in the game to just restore order from brute force, not trying to help anybody out, but just to succeed their own goal, whatever that goal may be. Supposedly, they were sent in to defend wealthy people's possessions and got stuck there during the virus. So what they're doing now, I have no idea. I guess we'll just have to wait and play the game. But it looks like you can tell they use strategic positioning and movements, so these enemies are going to be a lot more difficult to take on than the regular Riker and Cleaner and enemies like that, because these enemies have training and weapons and gear. All the other enemies that we fight in the game, they don't have any kind of training. They're just regular thugs and gang members, prisoners, or city sanitation workers. Nothing too organized or anything like that. They all have a goal and they're all passionate about what they're doing or whatever, but they're not trained in any way like the Last Man Battalion. We also get a look at their logo, which is a skull, which you can see flying on the banners in the background, and they wear as an armband on their upper arm. You also hear someone talking in it, which must be Lieutenant Colonel Bliss, like I mentioned in my last video talking about them. So it's cool we finally get to see what they look like in action, how they move about, and get an idea of what this faction is going to be like in the game. We see them with all their white camouflage, their white helmets, their white face masks, so they're going to be pretty intimidating in the game. I can't wait to take them on. A few last things worth mentioning that I spotted in the trailer. It looks like that the Last Man Battalion will be fighting other factions in the game, so it's possible that we could come across them fighting other factions, and then you could possibly sneak around and flank them and try to take them out if they turn out to be extremely challenging in the game. Don't know that for sure, but from the few things that we saw in this clip, that's what it looks like we'll be able to do, and some of the developers have mentioned that in their articles, that you would be able to flank enemies in the middle of combat with other factions. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more The Division content, and until next time, don't trust anyone in the dark zone. Whoa, shut it down. This is a freaking night vision scope.